your prayers just listening to a little bit of Joe Rogan and Elon Musk. Janny Chai from Cambodia. You're the first one in, Janny. Thank you, my friend. It's Saturday here. Is it Sunday yet in Cambodia? I don't know. Maybe it's Friday in Cambodia. You'll be a long way from the United States, my friends. Greetings from the Midwest. Greetings from Chicago. They be coming. I think the Chicago Cubs are going to Japan this year. They're going to be over in Japan in a couple of weeks playing baseball. How far are you from Japan, Janny? All right, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning here, Chicago time. Saturday, cold as hell. We had a little bit of flurries this morning, a little bit of snow. It didn't stick. It's going to be a high of 32 degrees Fahrenheit today here in Chicago. And my Lord, the United States is in shock after what happened yesterday in Washington, D.C. with Volodymyr Zelensky from Ukraine came into D.C. to meet with my friend, Mr. T. You know Mr. T, Janny. I know you're not political, but there you go. It's night here, and it's hot it's 32 degrees Fahrenheit here. It's cold as shit. Cold as shit, my friend. There you go. Oh, let's see if we can get some more people to join us. My Lord, got my Hooters mug here. The world is reeling. The world is reeling, and Mr. T not happy. Mr. T's not happy with the guy that walks around in his pajamas all the time, Zelensky. Do you know who Zelensky is, Janny Chai? Do you know who Zelensky is, my friend? I'm not sure you do. You be in Cambodia. What's going on in Cambodia? Yeah. My Lord, you're a hell of a long way from Washington, D.C. I'm thinking it's like a 24-hour flight to get to Cambodia from Chicago. I don't know. Let's check. Let's just do a little check on how long it takes to get to Cambodia. Chicago to Cambodia. There you go. We got flights. We do have flights to Cambodia. Oh, geez. On Emirates. I can get there on Emirates. Yeah, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. Let's see here. Oh, man. Yeah, I think Korean Air, I can get there. Oh, there you go. How much? How much? $900 will get me to Cambodia. I don't know where in Cambodia, but Cambodia. Phnom Penh, $915 economy. There you go. There you go. I'm not sure how long it takes. Let's see. Oh, let's see. I don't know. How long does it take? I have no idea. I've never decided to go to Cambodia. Let's see. It's hard to tell here how long it takes. Oh, Lord. 10 hours, I think. No, plus day. I think this takes a long time. It's got plus one days. Oh, it's got at least 10 hours. Jeez. There you go. Yeah, there we go. We got some of my friends. I think we got one of my Polish friends from Chicago. One of my liberal Polish friends. There you go. How do you feel about the Euro trash in Washington, D.C. yesterday, my friend? How do you feel about the Euro trash in D.C., my friend? I think Ukraine's pretty close to Poland. Ukraine is pretty close to Poland. I still stand by my statement that the people in Europe who we be giving lots of money to, okay, the Poland, yeah, I know Poland used to be a communist country, but the Syria, Poland, Gaza, the people in Gaza and Ukraine, they just love our money. They don't love us. They love our money. They love our money. That's the only reason they love the United States is for the money, my friend. They're for the money. So there you go. I don't know if you guys saw. Maybe we'll play a little bit. Oh, yeah, a lot of Poles in Chicago. Yeah, it's the most Polish people in the world outside of Warsaw. But the question is, how many Polacks does it take to change a light bulb? It's an age-old joke. There you go. Happy Saturday, Garrett. You're working today. All right. Well, let's dive into a little. I was watching some Joe Rogan and Elon Musk, and Elon's painting a very bleak picture of the United States of America financial status. Yeah, the Bears don't know where they want to build a stadium, my friend. The Bears don't know where the hell they even want to build a stadium. So let's dive into what happened yesterday. The first video shows the ambassador to the United States from Ukraine and her expression when Vladimir was going off on Mr. T. Check this out. The lady puts her face in her hand. She's not feeling the love.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think. That wasn't with me. That was with a guy named Biden who was not a smart person. That was your president. It was your president. Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Let's check this out.
I think it remains to be seen. I defer to President Trump on what his next step is and what happens moving forward. But the president made his position quite clear today when he asked Zelensky and the Ukrainians to depart the White House. He feels as President Zelensky is not in the right mindset to negotiate peace. And I think, frankly, that was reinforced with his comments on Brett Baier refusing to apologize for disrespecting the president and the American people in the Oval Office. The President Zelensky was in the White House today and had a real chance to sign an economic agreement that would have been great for the American people to recoup our tax dollars and great for the Ukrainian people to rebuild their country. And unfortunately, he blew the deal up in his own face.
Was the White House expecting an apology? We saw that he didn't directly say that he owes Trump one.
I don't think we were expecting anything, to be honest with you.
Just on the flip side of this, obviously, there's another player. So is the White House going to ramp up negotiations with Putin, with Russia? Could the president potentially travel to meet President Putin sooner than later?
I'm not.
How do you guys feel about Ukraine and the $350 billion of your tax-paying money, assuming you live in the United States? I know we got some people internationally on this channel, but the American people are not loving the little guy in his pajamas that shows up at the White House and thinks he can just show up and will fill his pockets with money. There's a new sheriff in town, guys. I'm here to tell you. I don't know if you watched what transpired yesterday. Jenny Chai, what happened to David? Well, David got a timeout, my friend. David got a timeout, and I'm sure his timeout has expired. When you come into my channel and you act rude and unruly like Mr. Zelensky did in the White House, we give you a timeout. We give you a timeout, my friends. That's what we do here. That's what we do. We do not allow people to get rude and crude. And there you go. Who's she? Who's she? There you go. We give you a timeout. We give you the Tony Soprano timeout. That's Mr. Zelensky got yesterday. He got himself more than a 24-hour timeout, I do believe. He got a timeout. He's lucky he didn't get fired. Oh, Mr. T not happy with the little man from Ukraine with his little costume. He doesn't even wear a suit to the White House. That's how that he's Euro trash. I'm telling you. The person in the news. What are you talking about, Janny? Janny, you need to be a little more specific. You like you must be having some of that wacky tobacco or something you guys grow in Cambodia. I mean, it frosts my butt that we got companies like this going broke, but we're sending billions of dollars to keep Ukraine afloat. Is there anybody out there that stands with Ukraine? I don't see too many. I got a couple of neighbors that have some banners or flags in their yard of the Ukraine. You don't drink. How about, do you smoke? Do you smoke? Do you do the nose stuff there, Janny? I think they got a lot of illegal stuffs, and Karagar likes Ukraine. You're crazy. If you're back in Ukraine, you're crazy. Why don't you send your own money over there, my friend Karagar? Yeah, send your own money over there. Getting back to my neighborhood, I got a couple of people that fly the Ukraine flag or banners in their yard. Funny thing, though, is they don't have an American flag. They don't have an American flag. Go figure. They got the balls enough to fly the Ukraine flag in front of their home, but they don't have an American flag. That frosts my balls. It does. Yeah, it gives you a little bit of gas, I'm sure. There you go. Where's my Polish friend at? My Polish friend got real quiet there. I don't see my Polish friend anymore. Yeah, she turned off the channel. She'd be our Chicago liberal. She'd be our Chicago liberal that loves the city. Oh, that's her choice. That's her choice. I keep telling her she needs to move out of the city of Chicago, and she's scared to. Imagine that, a person scared to move out of the city of Chicago. What could happen to you in the suburbs? I mean, you stay in the city, you're gonna have something happen to you. There you go. Karagar, where are you from, Kara? Are you from Ukraine? Oh my Lord, we got some unusual people here, mofo. Yeah, cold beer. It's 32 degrees. We had a little flurries here this morning. Just a few that's finally stopped. You're not from Ukraine. Thank God. I'm pissed off about Ukraine. I'm pissed off about Ukraine, my friends. I'm not happy with what happened yesterday, but I think it's going to work out for the best. It's going to work out for the best. It shows the people what really happens behind the scenes and how the sausage. I'm Italian, right? I'm Italian. We make sausage, right? So when you get a chance to see how the sausage is made, sometimes you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't like to see the sausage made, but you like to eat it. All right. It's like what is it here? It's 22 here, mofo. It's got the heat wave coming your way. So yeah. That be the people in Washington yesterday when Vladimir Zelensky showed up in his pajamas. I mean, come on, the guy can't wear a suit to the White House, and he thinks that he's still dealing with Sleepy Joe, right? He ain't dealing with Sleepy Joe anymore. There's a new oh, excuse me. There's a new sheriff in town. and his name is Mr. T. And he's got the art of the deal. There you go. Yeah, Sleepy Joe handing off to Mr. T. Mr. T's watching the money that's coming out of his checkbook, as he should. So, yeah, Mr. T now in Florida, and who knows where Zelensky ended up. Yeah, let's get on the train. Get on the train, my friends. Yes. Get on the Trump train. There you go. Uncle Andy on the train now. There you go. Because that's why. That's why. Oh, there you go. There's our screaming liberals when they hear the Trump train coming. Any liberals out there? What happened to all the liberals? They seem to disappear. They seem to disappear this morning.
Not tracking any.
Let's see here. Let's play a little more of the hot little Caroline Lovett. I know some of you guys love yourself a little Caroline, some sweet Caroline. Let's get ourselves some sweet Caroline. There we go.
Sides to the table to negotiate a deal, and in a good deal, any good deal, whether it's in business or in politics, both sides usually walk away a little bit unhappy. Unfortunately for Zelensky, I think he refuses to recognize the practical reality of this war. It's been going on for years. His countrymen are dying, and the people who have been funding this effort, the American people, are sick and tired of footing this bill. So it's a much different situation for him than it was 3 years ago. And as President Trump said today, he doesn't have any cards. The cards are not in his favor. They're in President Trump's favor. There's a new leader in the White House who has much different priorities than the last administration. He wants peace. He wants the war to end, and it doesn't seem like Zelensky wants that quite yet.
Switching gears real fast, Caroline.
Most people are too lazy to do this, but it saves homeowners a fortune.
Let's dip back in a little Joe Rogan, guys.
Exactly.
There you go, a little Elon Musk there, guys, a little dark mega. Check that out. There's like 3 hours of video out there between him and Joe Rogan. There's a couple of times, I was watching it this morning before I got the show going, and there's a couple of points in the video where Elon's like, pretty blunt that our government is this close to going under, folks. This close to going under. So things are not good. Things are not good. I hope you're stacking this stuff. Hope you're stacking this stuff. Hope you got some of this that's close to you, because you might need it. You might need it. The stock market's having some problems the last week. Cannon 311, U.S. Marine Corps, we salute you, my friend. We salute you. We're going to put our Army hat. I don't have a Marine Corps hat, but I do have an Army hat. We support the Army here. We got a long history of the people in the Army. So I'm just telling people, things are not good. Things are not good. Check out Elon Musk on Joe Rogan a couple days ago. I think a day ago. 20 hours. 20 hours ago. 3 hours worth of video out there on YouTube. Semper Fi, Cannon 311. There you go. And you better get yourself some of this. You better have some of this close to you. Close to you, my friends. Don't rely on the ATM to get this. Have some of this under your mattress. Have some of this in a shoebox somewhere. Have some of this close to you. Things are getting crazy. Things are getting crazy. And you don't know what's going to happen, right? We all thought that the Ukraine war was coming to a quick end. It doesn't seems like there's some people out there, right? Some people out there that don't want the war to end. Who could that be? Who could that be that doesn't want the Ukraine war to end? I mean, is there people out there that like to see people get killed? I'm just asking the question. Just asking the question. Womb with the view in the house. There you go. Yeah, I've been lit up today, my friends. I've been lit up today. I've had it up to here with Ukraine. I'm done paying my hard-earned tax dollars and watch it go to Ukraine and places like that. Yeah, your CIA wants the war. They're part of the problem, my friend. They're part of the problem. They are the CIA. My God. There you go. There you go. And we talked about it this week too. The state of Illinois is starting to show some cracks. The state of Illinois is starting to show some cracks because my friend Mr. T has turned off the spigot of cash. He's turned off the miraculous, the miracle money, the miracle money mound that was coming into the state of Illinois. And J.B. Pritzker, the Chris Christie of the Midwest, is now out there on camera pleading and pissing Mr. T off just a little bit more. He's telling Mr. T he needs to turn that money spigot back on. There's 1.8 billion. That's what a B, my friends. $1.8 billion that has been frozen by Mr. T. Mr. T, and he's made J.B. Pritzker just a little pissy. Just a little pissy, you know, because I'm not sure that J.B. Pritzker's missed a meal. Have you seen a picture of J.B. Pritzker before? He looks like you think I'm well fed. You think I'm well fed. Take a look at J.B. Pritzker, the governor of Illinois. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, I think he's probably damaged a few toilets in his time. I'm telling you. Just saying. There you go. J.B. Pritzker. What a pud. What a pud. There you go. There you go, my friends. J.B. Pritzker. What a pud. What a pud, my friends. So, hope you're having a good day. Are you having a good day? It's Saturday. It's the weekend. Where are the trolls? I think we got rid of the trolls here. Trolls be gone for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. Where did all the trolls go, my friends? Yeah, I don't know. Where did all the... I think we're frozen. Are we frozen? I don't know if we're frozen or not. I got to check here. It looks like we're okay. I rebooted my cell phone a couple of days ago. Seems like the chats are still going all right. All right. So it's the weekend. It's the weekend. Let's look at that Trump-Zelensky encounter here a little bit, all right? Let's check that out. This is unbelievable. You'll never see this again. I don't think so. You will never see this again, my friends.
Exciting moment, but the really exciting moment is when they stop the shooting and we end up with a deal. And I think we're fairly close to getting that. And
things seem pretty cool right now.
I'd like to say something.
No, thank you so much, Mr. President. Thank you for the invitation. And really, I hope that this first document, will be a first step to real security guarantees for Ukraine.
It was all downhill from here, guys. All downhill from here.
Of course, we count that.
This allows us to do that.
I'm sorry.
Yes, go ahead, please.
If I can just yes. In the document, there is one of the very important points. If we speak about business and investment, we never had LNG terminals in Ukraine. This document will open. I mean, the next documents, but anyway, here we see in the framework, we see a really goodwill for this. LNG terminals.
I'm here as an arbitrator, as a mediator to a certain extent between two parties that have. We won't have to send much because I'm looking forward to getting it done quickly. very quickly.
Does that deal provide security guarantees, Mr. President?
I don't want to talk about security yet because I want to get the deal done. You know, you fall into the same trap like everybody else.
2016, you won't be the president, Mr. President. You've been the president, but he had, of course, not with you, but he had during those periods, he had conversations with our side, and we had Normandy format. You know, the security guarantees. Maybe President is right about these documents and other. Putin soldiers afraid of our soldiers when we're strong enough. If we are not strong enough, if we are empty, if our storage is empty, we can't defend our lands. Why he's using ballistic? So he knows that we are here. Stop. He doesn't want. But I hope that we will do it.
Groups of people I've ever known. I'm very committed to Poland. Poland's in a tough neighborhood, you know.
There you go, my friends in Poland.
The Baltics, they got a lot of, it's a tough neighborhood too, but we're committed. We're going to be very committed, and we're committed to NATO. But NATO has to step up, and the Europeans have less than we're in. We have an ocean in, but as Europe. With that being said,
Mr. President, would you be willing to visit Ukraine, the Kiev or Odessa, which is going to be a 30-year Black Sea?
It was my question.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk about Odessa now. Let's not talk about Odessa. I want to talk about making a deal, getting peace. We don't have to talk about Odessa, but a lot of cities have been destroyed. A lot of cities that are not recognizable. There's not a building standing.
No.
And a lot of
things
have
happened. You have to come and to look. No. We have very good cities. Yes, a lot of things have been destroyed, but mostly cities alive, and people work, and children go to school. Sometimes it's very difficult. Sometimes closer to front line, children have to go to underground schools or online, but we live. Ukraine is fighting, and Ukraine lives. This is very important. And maybe it's Putin is sharing this information that he destroyed us. He lost 700,000 people, 700,000 soldiers. He lost everything. Yes. So,
Mr. President, speak with President he wanted.
And he had to suffer through the to do with him that he wants to make a deal. I don't think they're going to survive. Let's go.
This is already, I already mentioned Poland. Most alive.
Trump is doing.
can I ask you?
You want me to say really terrible things about Putin and then say, "Hi, Vladimir, how are we doing on the deal?" That doesn't work that way. I'm not aligned with Putin. I'm not aligned with anybody. I'm aligned with the United States of America and for the good of the world. I'm aligned with the world. And I want to get this thing over with. You see the hatred he's got for Putin. It's very tough for me to make a deal with that kind of hate. He's got tremendous hatred. And I understand that, but I can tell you the other side isn't exactly in love with, him either. So it's not a question of alignment. I'm aligned with the world.
So, guys, this is the point where it kind of goes off the rails. So, look at the guy's wearing his pajamas. He's wearing his pajamas. He wants your money. That's what he's here for. He's here. He just wants your money so he can continue this war. That's all he wants. He wants our money. We're done giving this dude our money. So pay close attention. It gets real heated here, guys. It gets real heated.
I want to get the thing set. I'm aligned with Europe. I want to see if we can get this thing done. You want me to be tough? I can be tougher than any human being you've ever seen. I'd be so tough. But you're never going to get a deal that way. So that's the way it goes. All right, one more question.
I will respond to this. So look, for 4 years in the United States of America, we had a president who stood up at press conferences and talked tough about Vladimir Putin, and then Putin invaded Ukraine and destroyed a significant chunk of the country. The path to peace and the path to prosperity is maybe engaging in diplomacy. We tried the pathway.
Good morning, Quantum Reality, Room with the View, Uncle Andy. He is Euro trash, my friend. Euro trash in my mind.
America a good country is America engaging in diplomacy. That's what President Trump is doing.
Can I ask you?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So he occupied it.
Here we go, guys. This is starting to unravel right now.
Part of East and Crimea. So he occupied it on 2014. So
We're getting a little Ukrainian history lesson here now.
Time was Obama, then President Obama, then President Trump, then President Biden, now President Trump, and God bless, now President Trump will stop him. But during 2014, nobody stopped him. He just occupied and took. He killed people. You know what the contact
2015.
2014.
2014 and
2014.
Yeah. So
I was not here.
Yeah, but
That's exactly
but,
right.
Yes, but during 2014 till 2022, yeah, what?
Uncle Andy brings up a good point. There are some clips out there. I couldn't find a good one where Mr. T's meeting Zelensky at the door of the Oval Office, and Mr. T jokingly, but I think truthfully, says, you know, hey, you didn't even wear a suit. And Zelensky just kind of looked at him, and that was it. But yeah, this guy's a clown. He's a clown, and he wears his pajamas all the time here. At least this one's a black one. He's got he's doing dark Ukrainian, I guess, on us here today. So let's go ahead. This is where it gets real heated. So pay attention. It really unravels pretty quickly here.
Well, the situation is the same. The people have been dying on the contact line. Nobody stopped him. You know that we had conversations with him, a lot of conversation, my bilateral conversation, and we signed with him, me, like a new president. In 2019, I signed with him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel, we signed ceasefire. Ceasefire, all of them told me that he will never go. We signed him with gas contract. Yes, but after that, he broke the ceasefire. He killed our people, and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine? Did you say what problems we have?
He wants everybody to go to Ukraine. Why would I want to go to Ukraine?
And I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful?
Hit the like, share, and subscribe, my friends. Bringing you cutting edge news here.
Start from the beginning. Sure. First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean. And don't feel now, but you will feel it in.
Oh, here's where it gets ugly.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's exactly what you're doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
Feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you still have the cards. Right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's back to you far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once this entire meeting? No, in this entire meeting, have you said thank you? You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war,
He's not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country is in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No, you've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning.
I know.
You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of
we are
coming out
staying-
okay because of
Mr.
us.
President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this
We
cabinet.
gave you, through
I
this
said thank
stupid
you.
president, $350 billion.
You voted
We gave
for
you
your
military
president.
equipment,
You
and you
voted
men
for
are
your
brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
What about
If
President?
you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me-
equipment,
you invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3
okay?
days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something.
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I
Again,
tell you.
just say thank you.
I said a lot of
except
times
that
thank
there,
you
except
to
that-
American people.
Except that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I
over
understand,
there.
sir.
I think it's
I
very
understand.
important. That's why I kept this going so long.
There you go, guys. That's how the sausage is made in Washington, D.C. Shortly after that, they concluded their little love fest, and he was kicked out of the White House and sent packing. He canceled all the rest of his press interviews for the rest of the day. That's Zelensky, except for one. He did meet with Fox News, Brett Baer, at around 5 or 6 o'clock and did about a half-hour interview. And 3 times, not 1 time, 2 times, 3 different times, Brett Baer gave him the opportunity to apologize to Mr. T. And he just sidestepped it. He did not apologize for anything. If anything, he got himself in deeper than he already was in after his White House meeting. So, yeah, there you go. There's where he just thinks we're made of money. He thinks that he was dealing with, he thinks he's still dealing with this guy. He still thinks he's dealing with this guy, where this guy just sent him money. He just sent him money, no questions asked. And the sad part is that's your money and my money. They have sent $350 billion, America, my money and your money, across the ocean to some dude wearing pajamas. There you go. Hit the like button if you're pissed off about this. Hit the like button if you're pissed off about this. This is crazy. This is crazy. It doesn't pass the sniff test, and it just is not common sense. So, yeah, it's crazy, guys. It is crazy. It is crazy. Oh, good morning to Womb with a View. Quantum Reality from Missouri. Uncle Andy from Southern Florida. And, yeah, this gets my blood boiling. This gets me my blood boiling. I've been waiting years for this to be over. I mean, I've seen my money just flying away. And you know, and to make matters worse, I got my wife over here the next couple of days going to be working on my taxes, right? She's going to be working on my taxes, and I'm probably going to owe some money to the federal government. And do you think I'm going to be happy when I sign on that check, right? Or give them access to my checking account to pull that out? No, I'm not going to be a happy camper, because I know how they waste and abuse this. If you think this video was bad, like I said earlier, check out the Joe Rogan and Elon Musk video. 3 hours of video out there. Elon's saying he just, everywhere he looks, he's finding waste, fraud, and abuse. Yeah, do I need? No, I got plenty of bucks. It's just I'm protecting my money, right? I try to protect my money, by doing stuff like this. But the more I protect the money, the more that they want of it. Okay, that's the problem. That's a problem. It's like the government is like the biggest liberal of all. The government loves to spend other people's money. And if you got any liberals in your life, That is the mark of a liberal. Liberals are always victims. One, they're always victims. Two, they're always willing to spend other people's money. And when it comes to them having, sending their money, if they want to support Ukraine, let them send their own money. Don't send mine, right? But they won't do that. They won't do that. And now the other funny part is, yeah, keep it under your. I got it safe. I got it safe and sound. I protect my things, my friends. I protect my things, if you know what I mean. We protect things around here. Yeah, I've worked hard for 30 some years to amass a nice little nest egg. Yeah, you know how eggs are, right? Eggs are expensive, right? I got a very expensive nest egg, and I'm protecting it, my friends. I be protecting it. And if you don't, the government's just going to come and take it. I'm telling you. You guys need to be protective of what is yours, because there's a hell of a lot of people out there that want it. That's the short of it. That be the short of it. Let me find we need some started this yesterday. The old Elon Musk chainsaw, right? We need to get our chainsaw going. Let's get our chainsaw going here. Yeah, there we go.
I think I'm gonna start cutting carbs.
Let's
I need to drop my belly fat.
Let's get the chainsaw going, guys. Elon's got the chainsaw going. There you go. Can you hear it? There you go. Uncle Andy brings up a good point, too, because I did hear yesterday, too, that the military-industrial complex is to blame for this war, too. A lot of people don't realize that part of that $350 billion that's coming out of our pocket and going to Ukraine is for replacing a lot of the armaments and the shells and stuff. And I heard that our military industrial complex is also taking an opportunity to add factories and things like that, to spend more of our tax dollars to expand their footprint. So some of your money's being wasted by the military industrial complex to expand their footprint and get ready for another war, right? We just keep preparing and spending money on war. There you go. So let's get that chainsaw going again. There you go. Good old chainsaw. Got to get Elon and Mr. T get their chainsaws cutting. There's no surgical cutting of fat in the government, guys. Just cut it as you can. Yeah, lop off the whole limb. There's what you need to do. Make some sausage with the government, guys. There you go. Oh, yeah. So I hope you're as upset about all this bull hockey as I am, right? I hope you're screaming mad. Not only is our government kind of like pissed me off, this weather's not very good either. It's 32 degrees today. 32 degrees in Chicago. There you go, guys. Protect what is yours. Get that nest egg going and protect it. I think that's all I got for today. Hope you enjoyed the show. Like, share, subscribe. Sick boy in the house. Sick boy, you're a little late to the show, my friend. We're over. It's over. It's been 50 minutes, my friend. Hit that like button. Hit the bell. Hit that bell, sick boy. Next time we have a podcast, you'll get notified at the start, my friend. Hit that bell when you subscribe, and you'll get notified when we drop all of our new videos. Check out our shorts. Check out our channel. We got a lot of stuff. Check out my Schwamsey video. SCHWAMSEY. Check out the Schwamsey videos. They're great if you're into into saving money, my friends. Over and out. It's DJ Wonder, Chrissy, Mr. T, and down with Ukraine. Down with Ukraine. Give me my money back. Damn it. Give me my money back. There you go.